Hey guys, so it's me again after a very long time. I haven't been uploading any videos. I'm so sorry for that. I've been very ill and very busy with the film that I have written, directed and acted in, as you guys are aware. Thanks for all your support and all the questions that I've been receiving from you guys, let alone on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and I've written like the most common ones down. So I'm going to do a Q&A today. I know you've been waiting upon those for a very long time, so I'm so sorry for that. So to start off with, the most common question that I've been receiving from so many people was about the storyline and how my ideas sort of came along. Yeah, the storyline, I mean, the genre is quite obvious. Let's talk about the genre first. The genre is quite obvious. Obviously, it's romance, and then we've got the subgenre of what's it called, conflict and drama. The storyline is about two very different families. We've got this white Catholic girl that has been raised up in a Catholic family. She's got no parents, unfortunately, since they have passed away when they were young. So she's got her older brother George, and then we've got Ahmed. Did I say Gabriella? Yeah, her name was Gabriella. And then we've got Ahmed, which comes from a strict Muslim Arabic family, and I'm his mother, by the way. And yeah, his mother, I disapprove of this relationship, and you know, Ahmed tells me how he wants to marry Gabby, and I say no, because I want him to get married to someone within our culture, our religion. If you watch the film, it's really emotional, so you have to watch it, so I'm not going to say everything now. But this is something that loads of my fans on social media stereotypically thought, and I wouldn't accuse them. They like, you know, everyone was like, oh, it's such an emotional film, it's so like girly, it's so, you know, I don't want to go cry at the cinemas, whatnot. It really wasn't just aimed at girls, it was male audiences that was interested and that commented really nice things about the film. And that's only because you Asians want to marry white things.
Oh no, she didn't!
Yeah, we had a lot of males that really liked the film alongside females, but obviously there is a higher rate of you know, young adults and teenagers that were so interested and were like, yeah, we want to go watch it this Valentine's Day. This Valentine's Day, I want you lot to go and watch this film. I don't want you to go watch like this, all these sexual things just because it's Valentine's Day. I want you to go and cry. It's really emotional. Go watch it, guys. Okay, another thing that I got positive feedback on was our poster magazine. We worked as a group on it. We had influences from here and there. For instance, from poster magazine, the last song influenced us. Miley Cyrus and Liam something was in it.
Liam Hemsworth.
That's it. We got influenced by it because the positioning of the actors was so good. The, you know, the color theme, how it sort of shades in and everything was so good. So when we went to do our photography for our poster magazines, we thought, you know, we can do this. I mean, you know, we can get Ahmed and Gabriella, although they look like Shrek and Fiona, we can get them to like go in that position, and the posters were so good, guys. You have to like, they're so good. And then we decided to not add so much writing on our posters because we wanted the characters to stand up more, but obviously we've got the enough detail and writing and whatever's needed on there. To go into our magazine, we was influenced by this magazine of Angelina Jolie and Jack O'Connell. I'm always forgetting these names. I think it was a French magazine called De Joie. We've just randomly come across this magazine cover, and like, it was so good because not that it was black and white, but it was so simple, yet the quality was so good. Like, it was just the characters, and then we had just a little bit of writing, but it, you know, me looking at it, I had all the information I needed for a magazine cover, so we really liked it. Oh, and there was another magazine influence too. There was this Twilight one where I forgot their names, Edward Jacob and Isabella? Bella. Yeah, something like that, Bella, where they're in it, and we really wanted to make me, Gabby and Ahmed stand in the same positioning, recreate that picture, but obviously with different writing, with different background, colours, whatnot. Our photos didn't really work out, so we only did me and Ahmed's. Back to the first questions on the storyline, we got inspirations from loads of other films, like romance, drama, religious type of things. But one thing that really influenced me to write up this story was the film Bend It Like Beckham 2002. It was the same sort of base with the same sort of storyline and idea, but the boy and the girl, like it was just the other way around, where they had their Indian Punjabi Sikh girls family, and then there was this white boys family, and they just conflict. But their one was comedy and love and religion type of thing, whereas our one was more conflict and, you know, just really upsetting love romance thing. So yeah, to talk about the uniqueness, because I had like a lot of tweets on #forbidden, on like oh my god, your film is so emotional, like I really want to watch it, I'm definitely gonna watch it, it's so like cute. You know, Gabby converting to Islam for Ahmed, these girls were just so mad about the idea, and they were like, oh my god, it's so cute, #forbidden, #forbidden. With the Bend It Like Beckham, we got we didn't copy it, of course, but we got a few ideas. We put our ideas as a group. You know, obviously there's been ups and downs, you know, there's been parts where our group members would cry off, and then there's been parts where obviously we was really happy, laughing around. There's been upsetting parts, but at the end we, you know, we produced a really successful piece of work, I'd say. So yeah, we've sort of put our ideas together, we transformed it, you know, played around with it. We had so many scenes that we had to cut off or it didn't work out. Like for me and Ahmed's scene, we used like 2 different houses, like it just didn't work out. We used like Gabriella's kitchen, it was too small. Then we had to go and choose another location, and we had to redo the scene so many times. It's unbelievable. Gabby had to go underwater like so many times, but at the end, and we came up with a really good piece of work. The reason obviously behind us creating this film is not, obviously it's for the money, yeah, but like it's not just, yeah, I want the money, I want, you know, these Instagram followers. No, it's not just, we really wanted to raise awareness that society is changing, and that, you know, alright, some religions are really strict on, okay, you can't marry this person because you're different cultures, different religions, but at the end of the day, if there is a couple that are in love, I think it's just so heartbreaking that they can't be together because of their like family's mindset that they have to marry a specific person from a specific type of group. I mean, it's just so sad. Basically, we wanted to raise awareness on that, and I want to say thanks a lot for the support, because you guys, without you guys, I mean, we wouldn't have made. Oh yeah, the 300k followers on Instagram, we've made it, guys. We are a big family, we've made it. I want to say thank you to you all. Lots of loves and kisses to you, and I want to say thanks so much to Ahmed and Gabriella, because honestly you've worked so hard for so long, hours and hours and hours, and you've like, you know, you came out on days that you had other things to do. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot for that. Oh yeah, other than our main characters, obviously we had the crew, I'd call it. I've written this, I've came up with a story, I've sort of directed it, and I've acted in it, but other than that, we had our editor, Ferial Suleiman, which I really appreciate her work. It was so good. Like, she spent hours and hours on this, like weeks editing, just like the voiceover, the sounds, the music, the lighting, you know, the what's it called, the transitions between scenes, or what, the cuts. It was so good. Like, this girl spent so long on it. Bear in mind, she spelled February wrong, but then like she spelled February wrong on the teaser trailer, but then we fixed it, so it's alright. Other than that, we had Abdullah Alanezi and Caitlin Souza that have worked really hard on hair and makeup, lighting, costume, magazines, posters. They've worked extremely hard, so I would like to thank them as well. And yeah, I love you guys. So if you've got anything to say, if you've got nothing nice to say, then just don't even bother. If you've got anything to say about the video or the teaser trailer, do feel free to comment below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, guys. Love you loads and see you soon.